Hi, lovies. Welcome back to my channel. So I know you're wondering why am I dressed up? It's because I just came back from my birthday dinner. It was quite lit. This dress is from Pretty Little Thing with a little slit on the side. But I'm about to change into this dress. Like, honestly, because listen, I'm tired. This is more like it. Now I'm ready to sit down and talk with you. Let me scoot this chair up. So, like I said, I'm about to be taking off this makeup little by little as we're speaking. My wig. Y'all just about to let me just get comfortable because this is not it. Let's talk about school. This is just a fun rant, but on a serious note, like a serious thing. Y'all, first things first, if you find yourself struggling this semester, I really advise seeking counseling, trying to get an accommodation, because this is a traumatic experience. This really is, y'all. Like, doing everything online, hearing about the numbers, people dying from COVID, the whole situation is traumatic. I'm gonna be completely authentic with y'all. This semester has been the worst semester that I've ever experienced in my whole school life living thing. As for me, I'm a graduate student, social work graduate student. I'm also a mentorship coordinator for my social work program, and I am going, or I do have a field placement. So the combination with all of them, with my own personal life, is definitely exhausting. I'm finding myself not really getting the proper sleep that I'm supposed to get. And I was talking to my professor the other day, and I feel like I'm running to reach this finish line that just keeps getting further and further, if that makes sense. Like, I think I'm at a finish line, and then someone is telling me, no, that's not the finish line. Go further, go further, go further. And I can only expand so much. Listen, I can only expand so much. And I think that during this time, it's really important to focus on your mental health and to really listen to your body, because COVID, as much as we don't, well, I don't think we address it, it is a traumatic experience. Whether you've had it, whether you've known someone who had it, or even known someone who died from it, or even just the business aspect, just everything. COVID has affected us all around. So this is really traumatic, and this is something that we're gonna definitely have to, work towards healing, So definitely listen to your body, because I'm starting to listen to my body, and I'm seeking out counseling, getting accommodations. Guys, it is not a bad thing to seek help, professional help or accommodation. Doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're stupid. We literally, like, everybody in this world could use accommodation at least once in their life, because we do need our time. We do need a couple time to relax and really focus on what we really need to do, because when you rush, sometimes rush work is not the best work. So if you are planning on going to school, if you are in school, I suggest knowing how much you can handle and knowing how to manage stress, because placing yourself in a stressful situation and not knowing how to handle it and manage it will become 20 times more stressful when you are actually dealing with it, if that makes sense. Like, for me, time management is not my thing. I'm learning how to manage my stress. I'm practicing self-care. Like, I draw on my tablet. I watch movies, shows. Currently watching Girlfriends. So that's helping me to feel a little bit better. But you have to find that outlet, y'all, outlet. Because it's online, COVID. We don't know when this is going to end, all right? We still, DC, where I'm from, is still a state of emergency. So it's not looking like this is about to end soon. So definitely finding coping mechanisms, definitely seeking therapy when it's necessary, definitely even looking for support. Who is your support system? So I just realized I said one-on-one is coming on. Sorry, I got excited. But like, who is your person that you go to when you're stressed out, you know? But that's important. Definitely another thing too is to pay attention to your habits. I know I'm not talking about what I'm just talking, but like another thing to pay attention to is your habits. Like if you notice that you're eating a lot when you're stressed out, or resulting to alcohol, drugs, control your habits. You gotta nip in the butt. Like, yes, you're stressed out, but you gotta nip in the butt. Like, period. And like, talk to your professors. Like, that one-on-one conversation that I had with my professor really helped me know who she is, her teaching techniques, and it also helped her know who I am as a student. Because I'm someone who doesn't like to fail. I'm someone who likes to do well and be the best that I can for my ability. Like, not a competition, but like for my ability, be the best that I can and show that I'm being the best that I can for myself. So seeking that professor to talk to with homework, past assignments, whatever, is definitely needed and is definitely necessary. I'm gonna take off my ponytail now. Oh, yes. See how my hair is sticking on the back? But you know what, we move. Listen, I'm about to put this on. This is about to be the hair for the weekend. But another thing that I really want to discuss is like not feeling pressured. So even if you're not in graduate school right now and you're watching this video, or your school is just not your thing at all, that's okay. I noticed that a lot since COVID, and I have fallen through the traps of, if you're not doing this, that, and the third, you are basically not doing anything in your life. You don't have to have a business. You don't have to be in school right now. You don't have to have the best job right now. Just this is literally a traumatic experience. Like, hello. Like, do I have to scream traumatic experience? Traumatic experience. Next topic, because I'm just talking all things COVID. Honestly, started off with school, but listen, we're going to talk all things COVID. Let's talk about dating. Have my fair dabble in it. It ain't worth it. I think COVID is, as crazy as it sounds, I think it's a little bit of a blessing. Because it gives you that time to really focus on yourself and what you need right now currently in this state. A relationship, if you get one out of it, cool, but I personally wouldn't stress too much about it. Man, y'all, did I tell you about the time I paid $150 for a shot? Let's just carry this story to the bathroom. So basically, I was under the impression that this guy was gonna pay my way for this club that we're going to, and then I was also under the impression that it was free. So I thought the paying that he was doing was like paying for me at the club, like to enter the club. Come to find out, man didn't even have money for himself. And so when I got to the club, I was bumping and jamming for a good 2 to 3 hours, because I know if it was up to me, I would have taken my butt back home, because that's originally what I wanted to do. I want to go home, but you know what? We moved. So yeah, after the club was about to close, the person came up to us and said, "Hey, it's $150 per person," and I only took one shot in the entire time. And I don't like owing people money, so I said, fine, I'll just pay it off. I was pissed. And then the Uber driver tried to, listen, that story, I'm gonna go in detail with that story. That's gonna be for another day, but just know I lost 150 for a shot. Like for one shot. One shot, y'all. One shot. I'm really upset about that. Because that was a waste of money for one shot that I didn't even sign up for, and he didn't even want to pay. The one who promised me. He didn't even want to pay. He didn't even want to cough up the money. Can you imagine? But it's okay. That's besides the point. That's the thing with COVID. Like, there's not much to do, and then when there are stuff to do, it's expensive. And I'm learning that, I'm learning that it's not even worth it. Like, I love going out, I love going to parties, but we really think about the money you're about to spend, it's not worth that money at all. Not even the slightest. So I use Eucerin for my face. I really do suffer from eczema. It can get pretty bad if it's not treated well. Like really, really bad. So my dermatologist recommended that I use Eucerin, and it has not disappointed me, y'all. Like, on a real note, not even the slightest. This is my face, all washed up, no makeup, clean. Talking to y'all made this easier because I was really dreading it the whole car ride back from the dinner, but look how fast that went. Super fast. All right, guys. Good night. Bye.